My name is Janet Church, and I like to be called Jan, have for most of my life. And yeah, I just recently came back to school last summer after 50 some years away from school. I was in college in the late 60s and early 70s, and I was a first semester senior with a 3.5 GPA, and I got married. And that kind of ended my college career because we could not afford, I mean, we were newlyweds. We couldn't afford for me to go back to school. So life started, and it got in the way of my education because there were things to do, people to see, places to go, um, and a divorce to be made. And so after that, uh, I um, began to do a lot of ministry work. So I moved around a lot. I spent 5 years on the streets of New York, and putting my life in danger was exciting. I loved it, actually. So after so many years, I just kind of gave up on my dream of having a psychology major. I wasn't majoring in psychology the first time I was in college. I was just liberal arts because I wasn't sure. But as time went on and life just educated me its own way, I began to really wonder how people think, why people think, what they go through, what their story is, how they struggle. And I just realized, I want to go into psychology, and I want to be able to help people with their struggles. And I couldn't get back. I just did not have the means. And so time went on, time went on. About 20 years ago, I was asked to make a dream book by this workshop I was in. And 1/3 of that workbook was devoted to getting a psychology degree, being a clinician, and opening a clinic for those people that fall through the cracks. They make too much to get assistance, but not enough to afford the help they need. And so that was my dream even 20 years ago. And still I didn't find a way to go back to school because aside from tuition, there's many other fees. And so I just couldn't do it. And then when I came to Alaska about 6 years ago, I began to hear rumorings that UAA had a tuition waiver program for seniors. And, I heard it and I registered it, but it didn't make a real impact on me for the first couple of years that I was here. But then it began to work in me. I could go back to school. But why? You're 73 years old, And I have every reason to believe I'm going to live a long life and that I will still be able to fulfill my dream, at least get it going for somebody else to take it over. And so I'm still excited. I've learned so much here at UAA, not just in my courses, but I've learned how much UAA supports its students. You have a need, just talk about it to the right person, and you'll find help. It doesn't matter what the need is. It's amazing to me, the progress and the programs and everything that is offered to students at UAA is amazing. And so are the professors. The courses that I've taken, I've been in one full semester plus one summer course, and now this semester. So that's 7 different professors. 7 different professors, and every one of them has been super supportive. Every one of them has been easy to follow, easy to understand, easy to work with. If you have a question, you have a problem, life comes in between you and your studies, talk to your professor, and I've always gotten a positive result And so I'm thankful for that. And one thing that gives me great satisfaction is that I always hated math. And I dreaded the statistics course that I'm going to need for my psychology major. And so I decided that I need a remedial math course. So I took Math 054 this semester. And now I am no longer dreading statistics. I'm excited about it. I've learned to not hate math. I love what we're doing. And I find it so satisfying when I conquer a method or an equation or something that we need for class. It just gives me great satisfaction that I've gone to from one who just can't understand math to one who enjoys math. And so you never know what might happen when you enroll in a course at UAA. It's a wonderful place to expand your horizons, wonderful place to pick up your dream and go forward. It's a wonderful place to be.